Welcome back to the Chaos March, everyone. This is Duelist, bringing you Week 17 action. Our Downing Light Horse is largely playing as the defenders on the planet Tsitsang. The Saiph Triumvirate, minus Burner for this map at least, is being led by Starchild in his stead, and are the attackers. This is the second map of the campaign, a best 3 out of 5, and the attackers are currently up 1 map to nothing after the marathon match on TC Ice Planet last weekend. You can see that this map has a very low battle value set, which rather limits our teams and what they're able to take, and the drop weight is rather low as well, so we can probably expect to see a pretty decent mix of lights and mediums with maybe the occasional heavy sparkled in. This is the fight will take place on TC CTech version 2, map created by Ivan. Pretty standard urban environment in a circle here, and you can choose to fight out in the open a little bit if you go around this hill in the center or off to some of the edges of the map. There are chances for lots of ranges, but pretty popular on this map to be short to medium range. A pretty popular map. It's pretty new, just came out earlier this year, and we have fun on it. Now, let's see here. We have a Thor, Oro medium tank, Thanatos Delta, Chimera Echo, Bushwhacker Beta, I believe, Ares light tank, and Kentax is just joining. This will be a 7 versus 7 match. You can see that it's a pretty cool map. The defenders have a Puma, Thor, Mad Cat. I believe that might be yep, Mad Cat, Demolisher. I believe that's the Demolisher Delta with Angel ECM, UAC 20 and LBX 20. Thor, or Loki maybe. Okay. And it appears that we still are just waiting on 1 member before the match will begin. Inner Sphere team's ready. It looks like they put Kentax in a Shadow Cat. Let's go see how the attackers are preparing. Okay, it appears that their drop commander, Starchild, is perhaps having some connection issues here. Okay, there he goes. Alright. Once the team leaders indicate that they're ready to go and they agree to go, they will have a total of 30 minutes to completely wipe out the other team. And so notice that that Starchild has an APC in his hands. He'll be able to have a total of 5 lives out of that, and all of his teammates will be able to refill ammo from there. You can see a lot of the assets are pretty ammo dependent. Okay, we've begun. APC doesn't have much in the way for defenses. Arguably somewhat respectable armor for a light support vehicle, but has 1 anti-missile system laser and 2 machine guns, which outside of having good range and being good for anti-infantry are not much in the way of defense. So our child's probably going to pick a spot to hide it, still be in the close enough in the field of play that if they want to refill ammo or when he spawns, he will okay, it looks like we have a hold, a disconnect, and since combat hasn't begun yet, so we're 60 seconds in. Hopefully shouldn't be too long of a hold. We have players from literally across the globe right now, and that can always be a challenge for any server that you use. Alright, Zoidbergen killed them all, or taking the lead with their heavies. PN City back there with his bushwhacker. Kentax and Himmet are there, and then Melos is taking up the rear with his Oro tank. And then the Ares will, luckily they're not too far out of base, so they should be able to get back to that pretty quickly. Appears to be a heavy large laser with, I believe, 4 autocannons. Some pretty good long range and good firepower if you can keep that laser on target. The Ares is a very interesting tank. While it doesn't have terrible armor, it is very maneuverable, and it's very survivable if you're meaningful to disengage and utilize the speed and maneuverability of the tank. It can be a very useful asset, even very late in the game when you're starting to have to face assaults and heavies all the time. I like to use it from time to time. I'm a Demolisher fan, and I find uses for the Ares. It definitely has some nice support variants for long range, and to say that it can't brawl, but once he gets in the tank, both teams will indicate they're ready to go, and we'll start the clock. We're right at 29:00, so we've had 1 minute elapsed so far. So the team leaders will indicate that they're both at full strength, and once they start moving, we'll start the clock. And we're back underway. You can see that at least so far, this team has decided to stick to the city. This road runs throughout the map, and particularly that Thanatos and that Thor have good firepower, and they're holding up right now. I can't tell if there's been a hold or a disconnect on the other side. Yes. Oh my goodness, unfortunate. This is slowly becoming an issue because it's not great to get started with battle only to have two disconnects. Oh my goodness. Alright, I will leave you all here for now while I go check into this. It appears that we've had people able to reconnect. Now we just need to check in. Okay. given the number of disconnects we've had early on, placing an APC near to where the group is should not be a major problem. We're certainly going to evaluate to see if there's anything we can do to get pace of play going. It's just unfortunate. Yeah.
User joined your
Duelist,
channel.
apparently they have a player who is constantly change map because Voodoo is is always crashing. So
What's a similar map?
wait,
Any ideas?
because can we just replace Voodoo with red links for this one?
If they agree to it, I don't have any problem with that.
Yeah.
User left your channel. Channel
Here,
switched.
spectating. So if you agree, we can replace Voodoo with red links, for example. But of course, if you don't agree, we can just change map, of course. You decide. You decide.
Вуду нам предлагают решить заменить тебя на Red Links на этот бой и отыграть, либо поставить другую карту.
Выбирай мне параллельно.
Может быть, мы Мелоса отпустим в магазин.
Да смысл?
Мелоса в магазин, да.
Если Red Links наблюдает, пускай он заходит, его по-быстрому отыграем.
Ну, давайте по-быстрому отыграем, да. Окей, we'll play with Red Links. And,
User was moved to your channel.
Red links, are you here?
Okay, thank you. Red Links, ты тут? Red Links.
Ouch. Try to poke.
Okay.
Please. Oh, good.
Red Links, пришел, привет.
Здорово.
Заходи, у нас Вуду дисконнектится с этой карты постоянно.
За кого заходить?
За сферу.
User left your channel. User
Ребят,
was
кто
moved
там
out of your channel.
в конце колонны? Потрогайте Аресы.
Так, чё брать?
Ничего не бери, беги к колонне. К нашей.
Так, ты меня сориентируй, это примерно куда бежать?
Карту открой, блин. Канале.
Блин, долго бежать.
Нету Ареса.
Покупай Ареса.
Бери Арес Ашный. Догоняй нас. Фигня, конечно, ну что поделать.
Арес А?
Пятерка, 4 ЛБХ-2.
УАК 5 и ЛБХ 2.
Да.
Ёкарный, что с ним делать?
Если будет авиация, кстати, мы что-то не смотрим авиацию, будешь стрелять по авиации.
Channel switched.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We can see that. Insert edit here. Red Links has taken the spot of Voodoo, who's been having some exceptional connection issues, which hopefully will just be relegated to this map, and or could be many things that could be causing. It could be the server, could be the map, could be a number of things. Insert edit 2. Red Links will take Voodoo's spot due to some connection issues, and we'll get in everybody on the next map. So anyway, once Links get Lynx gets in here, they will get this battle underway, and hopefully we'll have big stompy mechs shooting each other's pretty quickly here. Okay, Lynx is in the convoy. Okay, we are underway. We're about a minute and a half into the map so far. You can see that the defenders are continuing to follow the circle. Provides them lots of cover. And you can run into the enemy, find them, and still have cover. We can see that they're making sure to stay in formation, and they're moving back for cover as they have possibly seen the enemy. It looks like that that APC he was using might have just been to get back to the fight. Both teams don't quite see each other yet. You can see Starchild moving up to the hill, perhaps to use enhanced optics and Vapor BHP. Kentax probably just saw Mox right now. Yvonne Palantir and Mox have some pretty heavy-duty stuff here, so if they run into... But the defenders have excellent cover here. In fact, this is a very interesting spot. If the battle is in fact joined here, we can see that the defenders have set up a perimeter of sorts, watching the bridge here. I believe they're near one side of the map, so they only have to cover really two spots. Kentax is keeping an eye here for enemies coming from this side, and Starchild probably can see Kentax. So the teams are probably been able to see each other. Vivisector is the battle armor for Starchild's team, so he will have 5 total respawns. I see. So now Lynx has pretty good range here, and so he's set up, and looks like that Vivisector is possibly began the attack as the defenders have moved up. Yes. Vivisector is utilizing his battle armor's low profile to attack Zoidberg's Thanatos. We have a bit of range going on here, a range battle possibly between Lynx and see that Kentax is slowly moving up, keeping an eye on Starchild's mech, which is probably out of range at the moment. Let's see, Vivisector is the closest enemy contact at this point, while Starchild appears to be firing off some LRMs here. Let's see if they track. A tag laser. Interesting. As Malos gets into cover. Starchild's Thor, PPC, and LRMs. Come the LRMs. On the other side of the building. Looks like they have 1 lambs there. see that defenders continue to move. Like they're going to have Melos try to get a shot off on Vivisector's BA. You can see that Starchild is holding his forces across the river. And it looks like that the defenders are moving up along the edge of the map here to ensure that they can keep an eye on the enemy team, the attackers' movements. So it looks like Kentax is jump sniping to try and get Vivisector along with Lynx. And Starchild is having his forces tail the defenders now. The defenders continue to utilize their pretty good speed to keep distance. So we just gave you a look at the individual viewpoints of and the battle is joined. Kill them all is down. See that a good majority of the attackers are out in the open here in this little park. Pin City is down. Looks like the attackers have the advantage now. Yes. Only leaves Milos's Oro. And that's it. The attackers go up 2-0, and the next map they win takes the planet.